Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. This is The Big Pitch.
Industry trade shows are the true incubators of consumer product innovation. The Big Pitch recently traveled to the Sports Licensing and Tailgate show in Las Vegas, where the world's widest variety of new products were displayed under one roof. Kevin Harrington, an original shark on the hit TV show Shark Tank, is a deal maker, celebrity, and industry professional who has identified and has helped launch over 500 products with over $4 billion in direct-to-consumer sales. Kevin hit the floor of the Sports Licensing and Tailgate show and set his sights on inventors and exhibitors who might be sitting on the next big thing. The lucky few were selected and given a chance to pitch their innovative products to Kevin and his panel of industry professionals. Now, it's time to see who will be the next big thing. Direct from the Sports Licensing and Tailgate show in Las Vegas. Stay tuned. Find out how you can get your hands on any of these top products from The Big Pitch.
Hello, I'm Corey Bergeron, and this is The Big Pitch. Kevin Harrington and his team traveled to Las Vegas to check out the best new products offered during the incredible Sports Licensing and Tailgate show. And now, it's your time to get big savings on some amazing new products. Inventors and companies from around the world showcase their best new products to tens of thousands of wholesale and retail buyers. The Big Pitch is your big chance to see and purchase the best of the best new products selected from the show. So let's go out to Las Vegas now and see the first big pitch and see if their product is the next big thing.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Ken. Welcome to The Big Pitch. You got a couple little guys sitting here in front of you. Why don't you tell us what your product's all about today?
Well, thanks for having Kathy and I here, and we are thrilled to introduce to you our product, My Wingman. My Wingman is the ultimate accessory for fan caves, dorms, offices, children's room for the passionate football fan. This was born out of a need that we had, actually sitting on the couch, having a beer, watching a football game, and where do we put the beer? Where do we put the popcorn? And we just started kind of brainstorming in our basement, and this is the result. And these guys are just spectacular. We're in the process of launching right now. We launched soft this football season. We've been online for the past few months, so we've been selling online. We've done a few deal sites, and the reaction has just been tremendous. People love them. One of the unique things about it is just how simple and easy they are to use. Show you how it works. You can see how it comes apart. It fits very easily in your car. You just pop it out. You can hear that noise. That's a good noise. That's the sound of sturdiness. And then you slap it back in there and you're ready to go. Cool. So it's really easy to put in your trunk. But most people, when they buy them, you demo them at USC games and they go, I'm never going to take it apart again. I want it just like this. We have a very unique design, a product that people really love and take to. And we're really surprised. You know, it's 50-50 on the website as to who buys. And moms just love it.
You mentioned your web sales. How did you get the people to your website so far? What have been some of your marketing programs been?
Product reviews on booster websites, in particular like Clemson, great reviews. We do a lot of social media. We do boost and paid advertising on social media, and that really works. We've got about 2,000 likes on our Facebook page right now.
What would be the max weight that you could put on the back?
The max weight we advertise at 5 pounds. It can hold 15. It's tested and will stand up to 15, but just for insurance and safety reasons, we put it at 5 pounds. It'll hold a 6-pack, a big 6-pack.
Is there anything like it out in the market?
There is nothing like it.
Pretty unique, right?
And that's what we're told. We have looked and did a lot of IP research, but everybody in the industry, we're just now taking it to retail because we're really coming up to volume with our 22 schools. And everybody's saying, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like this.
I would think it would do very well in catalogs, you know, in some of the internet sites for sure, right. But you know, some of the catalogs that are out there should do very well also.
This is going to play really well to the super fans.
Exactly.
Those that have the fan caves, like you said, those that tailgate regularly, those that are major fans of their store. So what you're going to want to do with your marketing is be extremely pointed in how you go after that. Because it's your first year, you're going to need the highest ROI that you can. Absolutely. You have to start there and kind of let it build a little bit organically. If you try to throw a wide net on this, unfortunately, you're just not going to get a high ROI on your money.
Right, yeah.
Thanks so much.
It was great.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing your ideas and products with us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, you know, at my house, when the Seminoles game is on, my wingman is always right by my side. Why is that? Because he's got my snacks, he's got my drink, he's got everything right there for me, and more importantly, It's a way for me to show that I support my team. I absolutely love great sports paraphernalia, and you're getting some right now. Check out the wingman's face. Look at the detail. Look at the snarl on his lip, like he's ready to just leap into action. I love all of the attention to detail that they've given you in your wingman, and you can take it to the game if you're tailgating. You can take it to your friend's house if you're watching the big game over there. He's always got your pizza and your drink when everybody else is, just kind of losing theirs off their plate and wondering where to put their beverage down. Your wingman is always there for you. Now is your chance to get your favorite team at thebigpitchtv.com. Lots of options are available, but the teams are going to go fast. So if you want yours, now's your chance. You've got to get there soon. Make sure you get your favorite team before they're gone at this exclusive price right now at thebigpitchtv.com. Get yours.
Let's return to Las Vegas and check out the top products at the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show.
Welcome to the Big Pitch, Terry. I've heard of Mojo, but you've got something called the Wojo?
That's right.
All right, well, give us your big pitch.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay.
Most people carry some sort of a wallet, but lots of times it doesn't do what you need it to do. What happens when you don't like the traditional wallet, the bifold, the trifold? It's too bulky, it doesn't work for the bottom line, or you want something slimmer and more compact, you just don't like leather. Lots of reasons you don't. What happens when you're traveling? You don't need to take everything that you have in that big wallet. You want to pare down only what you could afford to lose. And how do you make sure that it stays secure on your person? What happens if you're a girl and you're going out with the girls, you're going out, you don't want to take your big purse, maybe you're going clubbing, going to the theater, but you have to have an ID, a credit card, and maybe some cash. And most of all, what happens when you're a sports enthusiast and you are skiing or wakeboarding, triathlons? You got to have an ID with you. You got to have maybe a card or some cash. What do you do in the elements to make sure that you can keep those things safe and secure? Well, Wojo Wallet is the solution to all of those and many more. So it's a slim, super compact way to keep cards and cash secure. The silicone and neoprene lined sleeves hold your cards. They'll slide from either side, but they won't come out. You can have one, secure, upwards of 8. And then the outer band, you can just tuck your money in here. The band actually comes off. Some men will wrap their money. You've seen guys who wrap their cards and cash all together and use a rubber band. I even can put my key here when I go out for my run. My house key goes here. It goes in my running belt, and out the door I go. This silicone and neoprene will grip any pocket. So it will stay secure even in the silkiest of nylon Nike shorts or dress pants. And so when you're traveling, that's really important. You can't afford for your wallet to be taken without you knowing it or to fall out. Wojo stands up to any element. It does anything you do. It can get sweaty. It can get grungy. Wojo floats in water.
Oh, would we be able to see a couple of them?
Yeah, so we're so excited to be here because we're launching our collegiate line tomorrow. Kevin, I know you're from Cincinnati.
Yes.
You may not be an Ohio State fan, but you got to give them you got to give them props for last night for sure. I know your son went to Penn State though.
He did.
Here's Penn State.
Fantastic.
Here's LSU, Arizona. The appeal to Wojo is it's a unisex appeal. Men and women both like it. It doesn't look like a wallet, so a woman is not embarrassed to carry this. Teenagers and college kids love it because it's non-traditional, it's sporty, it's trendy.
Have you sold any yet, or is this?
The college line launches
What
tomorrow.
licenses do you currently have?
50 that we can do.
These are 50
colleges, yeah.
50 colleges. What was the retail selling price?
So the Wojo Collegiate retails for $14.99.
Okay.
And regularly branded Wojos are $12.99.
If you're willing to work with some established brands already within fitness, I was thinking more Under Armour. If you were to actually brand this Under Armour, I think that you would actually see
or Athleta, or
That sounds great.
Is
Let's
there
do that.
anything protectable from a patent standpoint?
We're patent pending right now. We have a new design coming out with our Passport Wojo and another Wojo that will be RFID secure. So that will also extend our protection.
It was a great pitch. You covered all the bases, so congratulations on that. So if there's anything that we could do for you, is there anything off the top of your head that comes to mind?
Yes, I'd like to partner with Kevin in his distribution strategy. I'd like to be on the Big Pitch TV show. I think this is so great to show people.
I think we might be able to make some of that happen, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Well, Terry, thanks for being with us today.
Great
Thank
job.
you for
Thank
thanks
you.
for coming.
It's a
All
pleasure
right.
meeting
Good luck
you.
tomorrow.
No matter where you go, whether it's during game time and you're sitting on the bleachers somewhere, whether you're at home in your living room, one of the most frustrating things can be wondering, is your wallet gonna stay in your pocket? Are you gonna lose it? Especially if you have those loose shorts on, guys, you know what I'm talking about? They just kind of, your wallet falls out, you're not even aware of it. That's not gonna happen with the Wojo wallet. Okay, I actually have one in my pocket right now, right here. I have all my stuff in it. You'll notice on this side, I have my dollar bills held underneath that silicone strap. On the other side, I even have my house key, and all my credit cards and IDs are inside. Now, it's water resistant, so if it happens to get splashed, if I get caught in a rainstorm while I'm sitting out at my kid's Little League game, or maybe even at the big pro football game, it's not gonna matter. Everything's gonna stay dry inside, and it's absolutely durable. Take this wallet, keep it with you all the time. It won't fall out of my pocket because that silicone grip keeps it in there, and it's available in some of your favorite college teams, like the University of Alabama, Louisiana State, University of Arkansas, University of Texas, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, University of Oklahoma, and Oklahoma State. Now is your chance. Go to thebigpitchtv.com and make sure you get in on your favorite university team before it sells out. We only have a limited quantity in each team, and it's at a special price for now only, exclusively at thebigpitchtv.com. Make sure you go and you get your Wojo now. Let's take a look at the next product that we have available from the Big Pitch.
Let's check back with Kevin Harrington and his team at the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show in Las Vegas.
Hey guys, welcome to the Big Pitch, your company's Kid Agains. Let's hear the story. Come on.
All right, how you doing? I just first want to say thank you guys for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoyed. Very excited to be here. We got quarterback touchdown by Kid Agains. It's 4 different games in one. You can play tic-tac-toe. You can play an in-depth football game, which is the main game where you march down the field, score touchdowns. 21, this is 3 points, this is 2 points, and this is 1 point. And then around the world, like a horse game. So basically the football game, which is like the main game everyone's playing tournaments with at the tailgate, which there is no football games. It's the only one out there that has a complete football game. So 5-yard increments, 10-yard increments, and interception. So you start with 4 balls for 4 downs. And you got to step back, take some shots. You guys want to take a couple shots with me? Come on out here, come on. Have a good time.
Okay, just right into it. Boom. All right. Give it a shot.
Ooh. Oh,
okay.
Let's watch him do it.
Oh, wow.
Boom, there's 5 yards.
Okay.
And that's the idea of the game.
It's
so
not easy.
It's not easy. It's a challenge. It is a challenge.
It's not just us, right?
And we suggest 7 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet for the pro. So it gets really in depth. This is one of many games Kid Agains is coming out with. We got 4 other products coming out in the spring also. We got over 35 products in our portfolio that we want to get out over the next 5 years. Frank Coe is my partner. Me and Frank been in business for 2 years together.
So you have a lot of products coming out. You've already mentioned 4, and then I think 4 more is what I heard.
One of my gifts is I can continue to come up with stuff. It's just something I have. I look at stuff and I'm like, dude, that would be a cool game. That would be a cool, and then I put our twist on it.
Is quarterback touchdown, is that the first and your strongest product?
This is our first product we just launched. See, we did a slow launch first. We want to build a strong foundation first. We don't just want to run with it and throw junk out there. So we're building quality products. We launched on Amazon in March of this year. By August, we were #1 bestseller.
By #1 bestseller, is that bestseller in the tailgating market?
Tailgate in the outdoor sports category.
And can you give us an idea of how much volume it took to achieve that?
In units per sold, we sold 5,000, close to 5,000 units.
And what's the retail so we can get the dollars?
$59.99.
Wow.
Yep.
Is there a way to, how do you demonstrate the product if it's sitting in a retail store? Or
The box, hopefully, is the biggest demonstration of it. You know, it tells you the game's going in, and if you go to the back, you know, it tells you all the different little things like that. So our packaging has to be 90% of it, I think. And we already have a slightly different box in the making now. It's got more pictures, more life to it, more people playing it and showing it. We do videos and stuff online. We do a lot of promoting our SEO and everything else. We're just taking it one day at a time, and we're just kind of making sure our product on our brand is solid. Our customer service, people, they call, it's no problem, whatever you want, we just give it to them, and that's what we're about.
If you're having success on Amazon, you'll most likely have success elsewhere. And then if you start to segment into some of the best tailgating areas, especially some of the college and NFL licenses, I think you have a big opportunity here. But if you're too focused on opportunities 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think you're kind of letting some revenue go here.
I agree with you. And one of the reasons why we're doing that, especially for the first 4 or 5, because a lot of people won't talk to you if you're a one-product person. A lot of people want to see that you have 3, 4 products, or else it's not worth their time. So we wanted to get to the 3 mark, 4 mark.
I agree with Mike. You got to be careful that, I've seen a lot of brands and a lot of companies try and add too many things and spend too much capital adding those too many things. And then they have some SKUs that are really bad and they've just wasted it, you know, so just, I agree with Mike, be careful of that.
It's a fun game, it's easy to learn, you know, so it's got a lot of the right elements there.
Where I really think you should do is go back and research. If you were #1 bestseller on Amazon, go back and find out where the majority of those went and see if there is some sort of code with that. And then also research where the #1 tailgating spots in America are, and I think you work from there to get your quarterback celebrity.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm always looking for great ways to spend time either outdoors or maybe indoors on a rainy day with my kids or my friends, and it's not just sitting in front of the TV. This is a perfect way to do it. This is 4 games in 1. So you're getting pro football, you're getting 21, you're getting around the world, you're getting tic-tac-toe, and all the directions and how to play every single one of those games is right here. Believe me, it is addictive. It's so much fun. It comes with this carrying case, so you can pack the whole thing up. It just snaps apart, snaps back together, no tools required. Bring it with you to the park, bring it with you when you're tailgating, and it really is a whole lot of fun, especially considering you get these squishy balls, so no matter where you're using it, it can bounce off your kid's back, it can bounce off the lamp in the house, you're not gonna hurt anything. It's just this easy to play. Grab that ball, step back, and toss. If I get the red one in the middle, oh, I almost got 10 yards. I know that because I read the directions on how to play pro football. Now is your chance. Go to thebigpitchtv.com and grab yours. They're only available for a limited time and at a special price that only you can get right now. Go to thebigpitchtv.com to grab yours right now before they're gone.
Let's return to Las Vegas and check out the top products at the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show.
We've got a company called Remarkable. How about that? A bowl. Come on in. Welcome to the Big Pitch. What do you have to tell us about today,
Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, I'm Dan Jordan.
And I'm John Worth, and we're the co-partners of Remarkable. And I'll tell you, Remarkable started is I've grew up my whole life a huge sports fan, and I also am a pet lover. And I was watching a Blazer-Laker game actually one day, and after the game, I wanted to go out and I wanted to buy my dog a Blazer bowl. I thought, you know, I want to go get my dog something. I got stuff all over the house, Blazers, this, that. So I wanted to get my dog a Blazer bowl, and I could not find, for the life of me, anything out there on the market that resembled a sports-related bowl for my pet. So I went back to the house and I took a basketball, I started kind of cutting it up. And basically what I came up with after a little bit of work was something like this.
These are the textures of like a basketball and a football.
Correct.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. Can we take a look?
It has the touch, texture, and feel of a real ball.
That's
so
right.
you've got the dimples, you've got the lines, and
Okay. There we go.
that's kind of the unique.
Your initial prototypes, you actually cut a basketball.
And our large sizes are actually the exact same size of half of a football, half of a basketball, or half of a soccer ball. So if you were to put 2 of those together, they make an official size football, basketball, soccer ball, etc.
We knew the kids market would be huge because anybody that has kids and is a sports fan, of course, they think their kid's gonna be the next, Peyton Manning. So we came up with a little pro line and to offer to kids in a plate and bowl set and launch that. What's also beautiful about this product is right here what you're seeing. This is a non-licensed product. So even though it looks like it's licensed with the colors, you're actually getting it without paying the licensing because this is not licensed, even though it gives the illusion.
Sure.
Now, how do you keep the kid from eating out of the dog bowl?
All of our kids' Little Pro stuff is the only product that we make that's all multicolored. So that's how we tried to differentiate by a little bit by the look.
Your
we have
kid line and
Pro,
your
Little
pet
Pro,
line.
and Pet Pro.
Right. So between the 3, which have you seen the most sales results out of, and what do you think has the highest ceiling?
So between the 3, the only one that we have launched out to the public and actually has been for sale, we launched our Pet Pro line at Super Zoo in July, last July. We've done about $25,000 in sales at that show, just right there in orders. Okay. We're really launching here. I think no doubt our Little Pro line has the biggest potential between these 3.
In New York, there's a network of people that are responsible to get a lot of products on the daytime talk shows. This is the kind of product that when there's gift giving, people are having parties, holiday parties, you got to bring something to the home. Everyone wants to bring a bottle of wine. This is a great kind of a gift to bring.
Everybody has a pet or a kid, and
right,
we're all together.
So you get on a couple of those daytime talk shows. 4th quarter next year, you can do huge numbers and get big awareness, and then drive other websites, and because it's really a big fourth quarter time for you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
So
And
I got
that's
some
what
good
we're-
connections for you for that.
Great.
So I do business at QVC, HSN, the shopping channels, both domestically, internationally. Also a mobile one that's launching. This would be a great product for the shopping channels. So between that and some of the other things that I've got brewing, I think you guys have a good chance to sell a lot of product. So thank you guys, John and Dan, for being with us today for the big pitch. Thank you. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go long. Wait a minute. If I did that, we might actually throw dog food all over the place. Because what you see is not just a football, it's a dog food bowl. And it actually comes in 3 different sizes and 3 different styles, so you can choose the one you want. Now, if you're a football fan, this is the football. It's got the real texture and feel of a football. It even has that rubberized foot on it right there so that it doesn't slide on the floor. My dog Tucker's always knocking over his food bowl. This would be perfect for him. Those 3 different sizes look like this. If you have a small animal, maybe a cat, this one right here is perfect for you. Here's your medium size, and we're showing it to you here in the basketball. And then over here's your large size in the soccer ball. We also have what we call the Little Pro Bowls today. And these are awesome because they come with the bowl and the plate. Now, what you're seeing, these are not decals. This is actually impregnated right into the plastic, so it's not gonna come off. It's safe for your kids. Everything is dishwasher safe, no matter whether you're getting the Little Pro set or whether you're getting the pet bowls. Doesn't matter either way. And you can get these in 3 different styles. So down here in the front, you see we have the soccer ball. That's the dark green with the yellow. And then we have the basketball, which is the red and blue. And finally, the other soccer ball we have over here, which is orange. Make sure you go to thebigpitchtv.com. Now let's see what our next product is.
Let's check back with Kevin Harrington and his team at the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show in Las Vegas.
Hey guys, welcome to the Big Pitch. It's Chris and Andy. You guys got something pretty cool there. It's called the Keg Bomb.
The Keg Bomb. This is our answer for what everyone wants at a picnic or a barbecue or a tailgate or in their man cave. It's a beer-themed Bluetooth speaker.
Finally.
Been missing this, right? So that's just a quick, obviously it's a good quality sound. It's a premium technical product, but comes with a unique design in the form of a keg. Depending on the artwork we can do, you can also turn it into making it look like a wine barrel, whiskey barrel, whatever the case may be. We also have licenses secured already. To start 2015, we have an NHL license. We're about to finalize a Premier League license as well for the growing international soccer following. Everyone knows the stories about soccer fans and their passion for how they love to follow their team. So we're excited about that as well.
They drink some beer too, I hear.
Just a little bit, yeah. You can't fault them for that. We want to hand out a couple samples. You kind of saw how it worked, but this is one that we've actually brought to market already. That was with a pub brewery chain. That's right. The graphic elements and options are limitless. Photo images, just logos. It's a full wrapped product.
So you can bring them all in blank and produce them all here.
Yes, we do have domestic embellishment capabilities now.
You know, the novelty of the design and everything is very cool, but people also want a quality speaker. Can you speak to the quality of the device?
Sure, I'll demo right now.
Keg Bomb. Keg Bomb connected.
I love that it
now he's
says Keg
live.
Bomb. That's great.
That was my wife.
Okay. Oh, the Keg Bomb voice?
Yep.
That's great.
Let's rage!
Okay, so if I'm going to be moderately critical, it doesn't feel like the bass is up to par.
Basically, we forego a bit of the bass for the clarity of the voice, voice microphone feature. But on the next generation, which we're already working on, we're going to improve the bass and the voice feature.
What I would encourage you, as this is a new brand, I think quality is going to be something that will carry it. It's very niche, and I think that's going to be your entry point to the market. But because it's new, it only takes one person. As soon as they're turned off, 4 other people will be turned off because this is a group listening to it. So what I would encourage you to do is, sooner than later, find out how much that financial cost is, because I think the opportunity cost of losing those clients is actually greater than putting it in.
Gotcha. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
So
good feedback.
wholesale is how much?
It ranges from $40 to $50 depending on quantities. MSRP is $99.99.
And have you done anything with the logical place with the big beer companies, right? Anheuser-Busch, Corona.
We've actually sold in product to Miller Coors, as well as Guinness.
Guinness Blonde?
Guinness Blonde took product in from us as a promotional item. We have had negotiations with licensing agencies who represent some of the other alcohol brands.
Okay.
So those are in the works.
Do you have a design patent on the keg shaped?
Yes, we have a design patent on the keg shape and wine barrel shape.
So nobody else can do, or do they just have to change the design a little bit of the keg?
Well, the way I've written it is scalable. So it could be this tiny and it could be this big.
My recommendation is bring them over blank. Spend the little bit extra to make it happen. You're a startup, I get that money isn't readily available, but I think you have to put out a quality product first and give people what they want in a very segmented approach, and that's what's going to springboard you forward.
It's good advice. Thank you.
Great
So you
design
think
on
this will
package.
sell in retail?
I think it will. It has to be segmented correctly, but absolutely.
This is a great viral kind of a product that can go into that. So I like to follow up with you on that too.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming.
Great job.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
The first time I saw the keg bomb, I thought there is absolutely no way that's going to be enough for my next party. But when I found out it's not actually a little keg, it's a Bluetooth speaker, I got really excited about it. And let me tell you, the keg bomb gets loud. So whether you're tailgating or having a big get-together at your house for the next big game, it's not gonna matter. The keg bomb is loud enough that you're definitely gonna hear your tunes. And it's Bluetooth, meaning you can use your phone or your Bluetooth-enabled device to stream your music right to it wirelessly. We give you two cables. One is the USB charging cable, and then we also give you the auxiliary cable in case you have an item that doesn't have Bluetooth. You'll love it. The keg bomb is only available for a short time on the BigPitchTV.com at this exclusive price. If you want yours, you've got to get there now. They're not going to last long. It's a very popular item. Go to thebigpitchtv.com.
It's your time. Go to thebigpitchtv.com right now. If you've missed any one of the top products that we've offered to you today, go to thebigpitchtv.com now. Each one of these products is available for a limited time at incredible prices. Brought to you by The Big Pitch and the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show.
Be sure to watch for us next time when Kevin Harrington and the Big Pitch team select more products from incredible inventors direct from the floors of America's most amazing product trade shows. For more information, go to thebigpitchtv.com.